Hey, it's quite late, so I really shouldn't be recording. I hope you can hear me. Good story I found. A local guy. He uh, he was caught. He was caught beating and raping prostitutes. He got a lot of time in prison. Anyhow, I'm just reading through a post where people who know him are talking. One guy, the writer of this post, he starts, he was a smooth-talking, gosh golly Anglo-sovereigntist who lived with his sister in what he described as an underpriced apartment. He asked me to write an article about his initiative. He started a website company that vowed to donate a big percentage to good causes. The writer says it seemed like an invitation to phony accounting, so I declined. I had previously developed a bad feeling towards him after bumping into him at a terrace cafe on McKay. He uncharacteristically stared blankly ahead while I tried to make small talk. Now he's been arrested with beating up and raping several street hookers. Now the comments. I also knew Gio. The day I met him, I was suspicious of him. He came in as a sweet-talking businessman. I was actually surprised that people who knew him trusted him. Couldn't they see through his plastic personality? Anyways, he was involved in attempting to take over a local cooperative store and booting out its much-respected manager. This was thankfully reversed when many members of the community came out to protest this guy. Wait, just wait. Another one here. Wow, that was D'Amico. I didn't even make the connection. From the way you all describe him, though, he sounds like a sociopathic liar from the get-go. Oh, wait. Another one. I met Gio many years ago. Slippery guy. Well, I can't prove this is Gio in action. It certainly looks like him to me. And then he links to a porn site. He thinks that the guy's doing porn videos as well. Listen to this. I must admit I found this news utterly shocking when I heard it. Having served Gio in the bar I work in for over a year now, the most recent time being last Saturday night, I've always found him to be a very genuine, polite, and interesting guy. Believe me, after nearly 10 years in the service industry, I've become pretty good at being able to tell if someone is being fake, and I never got that feeling with him. On the contrary, in fact, I've had really good conversations with Gio and never felt that he stared blankly. Another one. I've dealt with Gio on business levels, his hosting company, for several years. Maybe he had eco word all over his company name, but I would have to say the services he provided were one of the best you could get for that price. Very decent service all around. He had nothing bad to say about him. Another one. I haven't spoken with Gio in about 7 years, but I lived with the guy for over a year and have known him the better part of 15 years, and I have to say I am shocked by this. I lived with this guy, and I never saw anything that would have made me think he could be ever accused of something like this. I keep hoping this was one huge mistake, but when you get picked up and the police make a point of plastering your name all over, it doesn't give me hope. Listen to this. I dated his sister about 14 years back. She used to cry to me about certain things her brother used to do that would pain her, and she used to cry on my shoulder. Another one. I knew him from way back in the school days. I remember him as a super nice guy, very polite, very good student. I'm very surprised by all this. But who knows what goes on in someone's head that would make him do things like this. Another one. What a fool. I knew him, and he was a smart, funny guy. I guess it's not the first time someone has led a double life. Well, I think we read enough. It goes to show you how people can be perceived in two different ways, and how an utter psychopath could be living under your roof and you wouldn't know it, just like happened to me. Twice. That's all I wanted to read you. I was quite amazed by that one.